Mind you get it moved up a little bit? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. A B C D E.
can get you. Yes, sir.
Mic check. Mic check one.
That's good. That's good. Thank you.
Mic check one. Mic check two. Mic check one. Mic check two. You got that?
Might check the other ones, Adrian, to make sure they're loud enough. Okay.
Go again.
Mic check. Mic check. Test 1 2 2. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test.
Good.
Okay. Test 1 2. Oh. Hello. Test 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 10 1 2 3 4 5.
We're good.
Sure. Certainly bitter, disappointed that we didn't get a win today. But first off, I'd like to congratulate Incarnate Word. They've got a heck of a football team. I knew that. Nothing surprised me about anything about them today, any way, shape, or form. Certainly didn't play our best football, but I don't know if I've ever been proud of our group for just hanging there, fighting. And that's kind of how we've been all year. They're a bunch that fights and competes and, didn't play well. They played better than we did. And I think that was really made a couple more plays than we did, and that was really the difference in the game. And again, it took all we didn't play very good complementary football in the first half. I thought we did that in the second half, both sides of the ball and some special teams. We get the ball back, and brutal penalty against us on the first down. I think we will win the game there if we don't get it, and so I'll be interested to see how that one turns out. But again, I just couldn't be proud of our football team and what they stand for on and off the field. And our staff's just done a phenomenal job, and it's been a heck of a year. Just certainly disappointing way to end it. With that, any questions you may have? He said a hold. I think it was the only call he made all day, but that's all I heard. Well, it was. I mean, we have a great following. We have an unbelievable tradition as an institution, as a football program. It doesn't surprise me, but certainly was good. And I'm glad we gave them something in the second half to really kind of make some noise. They certainly were a help. And no, I mean, I just think that speaks volume for our institution as a whole.
It was really a lot of self-inflicted stuff in the first half, and we just knew we had to get back to playing our game in the second half. And I think that the fourth down stop right before halftime, we were like, okay, we can do what we do. We've been doing all year to these guys. But unfortunately, when we needed to stop at the end, we didn't get it. So.
it was a great year. It was fun. Excited for next year. I hate that it ended up this way.
No, I just think we started playing better. I mean, at the end of the day, we gave up some deep balls, which we knew we were going to see. We gave up some third and longs that we can't do, and then I think really, I mean, to me personally, without going back to seeing, I think the difference in the game was certainly Scott's ability to elude people. I think his feet hurt us more than even his arm did. And he's obviously a great player, and I knew that. We had, how many? I can name probably at least 3 or 4 times we thought we had him sacked. And he was able to get rid of the ball. I think that was key, avoiding negative plays. But I don't know. We just, we felt like if we could. Matt said the stop for the half was huge, and then we come out and we I guess we throw a pick to start the second half, but we get another. I guess at least hold maybe to a field goal there, and it stayed a 2-possession game, and then we played pretty well offensively. And I just every week we worked that 2-minute. We felt great about it. Didn't have Ryan Miller most of the game, which was a huge loss for us. He came back. I guess the first he caught the slant. I think it was the first play he'd played since about the first quarter, and he's certainly a big part of what we do. So that was a tough one to overcome. Don Roberto wasn't available the whole game, but but again, we just played better, and I think everybody offensively played better, and then defensively, and then we kind of fed off each other a little bit. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, they they get this reputation about throwing the football around. They do. They run the ball really well. The back's fantastic. And then certainly, the quarterback's ability to keep plays alive. So they're a challenge, and then you're going to see the balls down the field. I thought we got pretty good pressure, which not many people have pressured them a lot. But again, we couldn't get him on the ground a few times. That could have been big difference makers. But obviously Cam's that guy's flying around 100 miles an hour all the time anyways. And obviously we had some guys that played exceptionally well, particularly in the second half, getting stops, getting us back on the field. And, the turnover, we got the turnover was big. But, I'm sure we'll go back and see that on tape.
Man, I've been here 6 years, and just the group of guys this year and the ride we've been on, there was never a doubt. Like, we went in today, like, for sure we were going to win it. When we were down 11, we were sure we were going to win it. And it just speaks to the culture we have. And it's sad for a lot of the guys that I've been here with for a long time. Today was their last ride. And that's what hurts the most is, we couldn't get it done for them. And the ball was in our court today. And but what a great year. And it's going to hurt, but it'll lead to good things in the future. So.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Well, that was exciting for sure. Here you go. That was an exciting one for sure. Our guys came out, played tough. They never quit. Just really proud of those guys with all the, adversity they faced this week. There was no quit. They came together. Unbelievable team win. Proud of both sides, really all three phases: offense, defense, special teams. Come out there and get a win like that, second round of the playoffs. It was unbelievable. Great win for these guys, these seniors, and this school, this university, the leadership involved. So, just proud to be a part of it. Open up for questions. Yeah, we knew we were going to come out and click. Just going to take a little time. We had to weather the storm, weather the adversity. It was very similar to the Nevada game. That's kind of the way it felt. So we never get too high, never too low, just kind of even keel. And Lindsey's a pro. I mean, the guy threw 4 interceptions all year. It was just one of those things that kind of happened. And credit to those guys. They made some really good plays.
Just go win, find a way, scratch, claw, do whatever you got to do. Go put together, a drive. I told the guys for to go out there, before we step out on the field, we're going to believe it, we're going to do it. And, Coach cleaned up a great play. And at that point, everybody's executed perfectly. Offensive line block, a great route by freshman Cole Wilson. And, at that point, you run a good route like that, it's just don't overthrow them. So. Oh yeah. Well, anytime you've been, on this long ride and your college career is at jeopardy, and go out and throw a touchdown pass to secure you one more week, it's pretty emotional. Just had to drop down and thank God for a second for just put me in a position and give me the ability to just complete that pass. So. No, who told me? One of our quarterback, Luke Gombert, told me in the locker room, and it's pretty cool. It's always one of those things. I've said it all year. The accolades. That's something that I'm going to appreciate after the season's over. Right now, it's about this team. It's about the fact that as a unit, we secure another week. These guys didn't quit. They scratched and clawed through the entire game, and when the season's over, we'll look back and say, how remarkable that was. But for right now, I'm just proud of this group. Yeah, I mean, probably ill-advised play, but we got what we want. Schematically, too high. Just had a little post right up the middle of the field. Just tried to buy a little more time so I can get a good throw. It's kind of in tight games like that, you can't let opportunities go to waste. So I'm glad, Chafin, made an amazing play on that and made up for, my ill-advised throw. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, just relief. I know we had to go back out there and finish the game, but I was excited. For the most part, I'm pretty even keel. I don't get too high, too low, but I was pretty excited right there. Yeah, a little emotional, probably a little up and down, but the great thing is these kids, man, it's about these guys, and they came out to work, and this whole week has been unbelievable. Probably our best week of practice all year, and they were able to silence the noise and go out there and obviously play a really good game. Yeah, it was an ill-advised throw, but hey, sometimes it goes down like that. Yeah. I think we're just backed up a lot. I kind of got out of our rhythm. When we get that first down, that's when we really start going. And we weren't able to do that. Credit to those guys. I thought they had a pretty good plan, and they did a really good job, and we just got to do better.
I just knew Lindsey, like he's a pro, of course, but I just knew coming into the game that we had to make plays to win down the field, and we did that. Definitely emotional. There's a lot of seniors, and we just want to go as far as we can. It's been a long ride for sure.
What does that mean for you, the next steps for your career after your college career? How important is it for you to keep playing and to keep, moving on in playoffs?
I mean, I guess being a senior, like I want to go all the way, and I know like if we come to play the way we can do it for sure.
Coach mentioned in his introduction that you guys had to overcome some adversity this week with all the stuff going on. New coach or new landscape for the coach there. Was it really a distraction for y'all? Were you guys able to plug away the noise, or what was it like for you as players this week, knowing the coach is going to leave when this run is done?
We've been fighting together all year, and Coach Kenny's he's family. Like, it's our head coach and by far my favorite coach since I've been playing football. And we just know like we're gonna do whatever we can to go win it for him and for each other.
GJ, what's that going to look like? You coaching, you kind of being in two different places at once almost. You're going to be coaching here. I'm sure you're still trying to build the staff and you threw it up in San Marcos. What's that going to look like for you?
I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to be a little bit back and forth, but really the focus right now is on this win and these guys in this locker room. We're going to celebrate that, and then I'll get to work on that next week.
Why was it important for you to finish out the playoff run there? A lot of coaches don't put in that season.
Yeah, I think it was about these guys, a special group. I'm a big believer in finishing what you start, and I couldn't leave these guys, that's for sure. Like I said, there's a lot of big commitments that are ahead of me in my next stop, and I'm going to be able to handle that. But it's about these guys and this team and going out there and finishing this thing the right way.
That's back-to-back coaches here that move on to a bigger job, if you will. How much credit do you think Richard Durand deserves, the athletic director here, for building something pretty special?
Yeah, huge. Richard's amazing. He's an amazing AD. We have a great relationship. Dr. Evans as well. The leadership here is awesome. And I know when this thing's over, they're going to find another really good coach to lead this program. And this is just the beginning. There's a lot of great things in the works for this program.
There were some rumors you were probably in the running for the Tulsa job. Is there any truth to that? Can you talk about that at all?
Yeah, the Texas State one was the one I wanted, and I'm happy I was able to get that one and start this new journey when I get done here.
Being in Texas, is that big for you?
Yeah, being a Texan and staying here in Texas was huge. So that was a big part of it.
Coach, how proud of you of this group to be able to block out the noise and be able to take care of this day out to the job not finished, but be able to handle it and take care of this day?
Yeah, it was huge. Like I said, we have a great leadership group, a lot of seniors, a lot of guys that play a lot of football, and they were able to block out the noise. And I think we had a big team meeting on Friday, and that was big, kind of get clear the air, and I think that was really brought us together, and the energy was really unmatched since that point on. I felt really good the whole game. I know it was back and forth, but I really did feel really, really good the whole game. Yeah. Like you said, we were a little rusty and just too many penalties. And like I said, the turnovers, are kind of uncharacteristic. Same with the penalties. So just one of those things. And it was a big game. I think the emotions were high. And we talked about that, controlling your emotions and the discipline aspect of it. And just something we got to continue to get better at if we want to win the whole thing.
So you guys are very clear leaders on the team. Whenever the news broke that coach was leaving at the state, how did you use your leadership role to help the rest of the team? The younger guys are going to be here a while. We're going to go through a coaching change. What advice did you have for them, and do you think that played a role in being able to stick it out for them?
You might as well go first. I'm gonna talk longer. You got it. All right. I guess the blessing in this is that you know, I've been to a couple schools and been a part of a couple coaching changes. And when it came to talking to the seniors, you know, I let them know that, you know, just got to let the guys know that no matter what we're going to do and execute and do our job, you know, let's be the foundation here of this team. And then, you know, with that, you know, with the younger guys, obviously there's a lot of doubt in their hearts and in their minds. So, you know, I remember sitting down in the CAF eating dinner with 3 of the freshmen. And I told them that, look, I've been through this a couple times. You know, no matter if there's a coach that comes in that's gonna, you know, take you out to the next level, or a coach you don't like, either way, you're going to be okay. Like, you're going to find a home, you're going to go on the field, get film, and be able to make something, you know, happen. So I think the biggest thing was just easing everybody's hearts and minds back down to the level we've been playing all year, so we can go out and execute like we did today.
I think the same thing. I just feel like keeping their heads up and just letting them know, like, let's keep going on this year, and basically that they're going to be okay.
Do you feel like you have something a little different to play for now? You know, maybe like really want to go all the way, and it's more almost about individual talent, you know, when you're kind of getting to the knockout stages.
Well, I wouldn't say anything is really different. Like, I remember when I got here in February and January, you know, we started doing training and workouts and spring football. I mean, there hadn't been one time where we didn't mention, you know, a playoff, a conference championship, a national championship. That's been the talk every summer workout, every fall camp, every practice. We've mentioned it probably easily over 500 times this year, just throughout the coaching staff, throughout the players. So, you know, changes happen in life. You know, it's a business at the end of the day. But you have someone who's a great man right here, who's sticking with us through it. You know, we're gonna fight for him and play. Nothing's different in that locker room right now. Everybody comes to work every single day, and they execute every single day in practice like we've been doing all year. And with a great senior group we got, you know, it makes it easy. I'm gonna play football for as long as possible, God willing. Whether it's, you know, a year, 5 years, a month, whatever it is, and then after that, you know, figure it out. You know, I figured it out this 7 years, so, you know, keep going. Appreciate it. God bless.